everyone.
Welcome back to Thanks for Cooking.
Make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing.
I thought that was my job now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. You do it better.
Okay.
You're more efficient.
Do all those things.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
We do. This was a good week.
This was a great week.
This was a great week. Your Altered Judgment podcast dropped.
Yes.
So that was cool.
You guys saw I'm not wearing the shirt this week, but I wore the shirt on the last episode.
Yeah.
I actually just talked to Alex. He said that, the episode is doing really, really well. I mean, every episode has done better and better for them, as is expected. And he said it's gaining views and stuff like 2 times the speed the other ones have. So love seeing that. I love, just being a part of that for other people.
It was such a good podcast. Their whole setup, everything was so cool. And then just every topic that you covered, it was great.
Yeah, they do it really, really well. They take it very, they're goofing around, right? But they're taking it very seriously. They've got all the right equipment. They're doing it really diligently. I'm really looking forward to doing other things with them. Like, we've already got some stuff on the books, what we're looking forward to in the future. So, it was just, again, just building our circle of great creators and people in the area.
I feel like we have surrounded ourselves finally with our people.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we both done the same thing. Like, we have people that we've been friends with for years and years, and they stay constant. But finding a newer group of people to surround ourselves with has been a struggle, I feel, because we get caught up in you and I trying to think how to explain it. We like people, and we always try to see the good in people.
There's a lot of competitiveness in the creator world, the comparison factors, and you're also, because as creators, we're all on the go all the time anyway. So getting to sort of make these connections they do come few and far between. But in the last 2 weeks for us has been,
we've been socializing. Who are
we?
We
have really been socializing. We've really sort of been I guess planting seeds in a lot of different places in terms of strategizing, what are the next moves for us. And I hate to refer to friendship as strategizing, but it's really great to talk to other creators about what they're doing, how they're doing things, what they're doing, looking ahead. And, you get to kind of talk on the same level of, hey, we're all dealing with the same stuff. And just meeting really genuine people. It's so cool. I feel like meeting creators like this and creating this connection is the same as when you have coworkers that you're friends with.
Yeah.
Is okay, we're all doing the same thing, so let's all be friends because of it. But I feel like it goes deeper than that for us with the people that we've been meeting, because they are just genuine people. These are people that we end up texting all day. We have all these different group chats and all these different, text threads with some awesome people just talking about the random mundaneness of life too, which is cool.
It feels surreal because you and I feel like we have been not antisocial, but because of you were always working, I was always working. So we were really only surrounded with our coworkers.
Yeah.
And then family.
Right.
And we're also I don't know, it's not that we're antisocial, but it's we want to find our people. And one example is this girl that we just met, Lindy. Okay, so she posted a video or picture at Meadowlark on the story.
Yep.
So I instantly followed her because I like connecting with other people that go to our spots. It's just kind of they post we have the same kind of
oh yeah
vibe. And I said, when are we collabing? Now I said this and I thought, fuck, I don't like talking to people. Why did I do that?
I fucked up.
And then she's like, yeah, tell me when. And I'm like, fuck, because I am social when I know someone, but we didn't really know her, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of just hey, Nick, we're going to get coffee with Lindy.
This was a dice roll.
This was a dice roll because you just don't know. But we went and just picture the perfect human. She's so sweet.
She's the sweetest Southern woman. I'm obsessed. Listen, Lindy, I know Lindy's going to see this, right? It's I'm obsessed with your accent. I love that Southern Louisiana it melts me so much.
She loves food, loves supporting small businesses. She's a mom of 3. She's just such a good person.
Her family dynamic is her kids
similar.
are older. Her kids are in college and high school.
Yeah.
But very, very much mirrors a lot of similar dynamic of our family life. And so it was really cool to talk to somebody who dealt with that as time has gone on and seeing that progression. And it was really
so
cool
weird
to see
when you
that.
meet someone new and you're what are we going to talk about? So of course we go into content because that's what we commonality wise.
It's always
and then I feel we would just start trauma dumping on each other because I'm we're cool. And let me just tell you my life story.
Yeah.
But she's so nice. I just love her. She was a good find. I'm what
She's
a crapshoot. It's just one of those.
Yeah. Because I think she also knew John, right?
Oh, okay. So that's not how I found her, but then that was a weird.
That was a weird connection. Was that we had gone to my friend John's new cafe, the New Rising Sun Cafe in Glenside. Check it out. But she had been ordering bread from him as he was doing his home bake thing for a while. So she went out there and was like, oh man, that's so cool that like you were there.
And then she went to Pacides. Like,
Yep. Then she went to Pacides after so that was like really cool.
she's great.
She's good local. Like again, she's another one. Like
We'll put her handle right here because
in
she is
our
a good follow. Do.
trying to remember which way is it? It's this
That way.
when you see it, I think.
And then you made a friend, the hot dog lover,
the glizzy girlie herself,
the queen of hot dogs,
the queen of hot dogs in the area. Again, this was sort of I think like I started following her, she was following me. I don't know how it ever happens, but we got talking. I found out that she was very local to the area. So then, as I'm currently the social media manager for a hot dogs place, I said, well, you need to come and experience this. So we got to finally meet up in person, enjoy some hot dogs together. And again, it was really cool connecting. I feel like I connected to these people more as like a parent and as a person, right?
yes.
So it really was never about content. It was like, hey, you're a people too, and I'm a people, and like I need people and you need people. So let's be people for each other's people.
Yes.
And it's so cool. So like I got to, connect to Em, and again, she's another person.
We'll
It's
put
like
her handle here.
I just feel that these are people that we're like building our circle and our community with. And I love the aspect of this because when I worked in restaurants, and I had this thought the other day. So when I worked in restaurants, and other restaurant owners understand this, is like you're there 6 or 7 days a week. So you're not getting to connect with other restaurant owners. You're really not getting to make that connection too much. Now, obviously, because of social media nowadays, the opportunities are a little bit better, but you're kind of living in your own little world. Whereas now, me, I'm constantly thinking of like, how do I connect the dots for other people as I build my community? And it's always, I've talked before, it's like, oh, you needed this person, let me call my guy. Oh, you needed this person, let me call my guy. It's like, oh, you need a hot dog girly, I got you. Oh, you need a mom with Southern charm, like I got you.
Yeah.
And sort of building that community of that and connecting people is really great. Emma's starting to dive deeper into the foodie creator side of things. She's had a very successful TikTok doing mom and teacher content. So now that she's pivoting to hot dogs, it's like, great, like let's talk about this. Let's pick each other's brain. How are you filming this? How are you talking to people?
Do you
What are you
agree?
doing?
Do you agree that the trauma bond that you form with restaurant people is very similar to content? Because when you're in a restaurant, you're a server, right? You get to know someone's life story because you'll be there for 14-hour shifts together and you'll see their breakups, their crying, their family drama. Like you get to know them on like the weirdest level,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like it's the same with like content creators where it's like you'll talk about content, but then like they see your real people, you see their real people, and you kind of get to know, like really know who they are.
Absolutely.
And it's really cool.
Well, and you can almost tell right away too. You can identify like who's genuine and who's not. We always, most of us, like we all put our entire lives on the internet.
Yeah.
So when you get to meet these people, we meet, like, again, we met Lindy, we met Em, and it's like you guys are who you are online, and it's comforting because I know that people look at creators on the internet, influencers, however it is, and they go, well, that's not what it's really like. That's not who they really are. They're putting on a show, but I get to meet these people. I'm like, no, you really are like that, and you really are a good, genuine person, and it makes building these relationships so much easier.
Well, it's also nice to like show that we are really who we are because I know like some people could watch us and think one thing, and then we meet them and they're like, nah, they're like as chill as they were.
Yeah,
they're what we thought.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to say, like on Sunday, I connected with Devin's wife.
Oh yeah,
which was really cool because I didn't really know anything about her. But you guys had always said we would get along, and we were talking for like an hour the other day outside of Meadowlark. Devin is the chef at Meadowlark, and his wife Scarlett, and our kids were all playing together.
Yep.
She's so nice, and it was just another instance of like she's like, oh, like the weather's getting nicer. I'm like, let's go for a walk. And like I'm not that person, you know me. I'm very much a shut in and like stay in my bubble. But I'm like, no, let me like actually try. Just try to put myself out there because I am outgoing, and once you know me, I'm like chill. So it's like it's been nice.
Yeah, I think that again, like you said, like those parallels of sort of like the restaurant industry and everything. I think also just the world is in a weird state in terms of how we are making friends these days, and how as adults, like people talk all the time, it's very hard to make friends as adults because we're all busy, we're all doing our thing, and I think that like it's almost easier for us to make friends as adults, because when we meet people, they already know so much about us. So it's almost like, I mean, realistically, it's almost like online dating at this
There's like
point.
no awkwardness.
Yeah. Because you meet them and you're like, well, you know my whole story. You've seen me cooking in my underwear in the kitchen.
Yeah.
They've seen you in your underwear doing weight loss. So it's like, there's really nothing like,
Doesn't have to be
you don't have
weird.
to break the ice at that point. You're like, oh, the ice has been long broken.
That kind of ties into our night tonight. So we went to dinner with
Oh!
we went to dinner with Mike Finelli, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
The Godfather of Meat.
The Godfather of Meat.
The OG content creator.
So if you follow any local Philadelphia area content,
you know who this is.
You have seen the Godfather of Meat. You know of him. You've heard about him. You've seen his stuff.
So we picked the restaurant we were going to, which we were confident was going to be a good choice. I wasn't even stressed because I would want to take him somewhere that we know is going to be good. And this, I mean, Steel Penny, of course.
Had to go Steel Penny.
Yeah.
So
because he had never been, which I'm happy that he got to make a video. Like it'll be good. And I think he said he wants to go back to review the sandwich out front, like his style.
Yep.
Which, but it was funny because we sat at the table before them and I'm sitting on the outside, meaning I have to decide first, is this a handshake or a hug? He came in for the hug. So I was like, it is. It's like you already know him. So it's not weird, but still we look up to him as a creator. So we're like, oh my God.
I posted on my stories tonight. It's like when I started doing this, he was one of the first creators that I came across. And I was like, I love the way that he does it. Like he's so natural on camera. He is genuinely himself. Like what you see on camera is who he is as a person. He is just a down to earth, genuine dude. And there's no like social media facade there.
None.
And I know like ultimately like that's why we connected together. But I feel, and I think I said it tonight, where it's like I feel like we're hitting this nexus point within the creator community of so many foodie creators. And I know that we've talked about this before, where it's like foodie creators for a long time have been like, this is mine.
Yeah.
And very like almost like not territorial, but they operate on their own. And what I'm seeing more and more from different little pockets are people now like, let's go out together. Let's enjoy a meal together. Let's partner in on this, not for views or for engagement or clout, but it's like, well, you like food and I like food and we vibe the same way. So why don't we just go enjoy food together? And it makes the experience so much better. I see that like in the Jersey crowd. I know, like Munches Melly and Nat and
everyone goes out.
The Buffalo Pizza guy, like they all kind of hang out together.
Yeah.
And it's great to see these groups of people getting together, right? So we got to have dinner with the Godfather, and like, again, it's just another person in our little circle of awesome, genuine people doing this. And I'm looking forward to building that even further. I'm looking forward to building that relationship even further, because I feel like I can learn a lot from him, even just in one conversation tonight, sort of talking about like the things that he has gone through building his platform and seeing where he's at and just how humble he is about it all too. And, hearing the same things from him that I say, even at my level, I'm like,
it's comforting.
It was really, really comforting. We just connected on so many things. He's just he's like me, where he's just a genuine lover of food, which is really cool to hear. Again, everybody's going to judge how we look at food online, but I do love it, most of the things that I have, and he's the same way. He's like, he just loves getting to eat food, and I think that's really cool.
He said he's been doing it for like 5-6 years. Do you remember his cooking videos? Because when he said that, it sparked in my head. I remember his videos.
Yeah.
Now I got to go back and watch. He had started doing cooking videos.
Yep.
And then he said his cheesesteak video blew up. And then I'm like, oh my fucking gotta remember that.
Like I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow. So like it really like it's I don't even know how to describe it, because it's one of those like, again, this is a guy who has continually and still continues to inspire me in the content that I do.
Yeah.
When I not necessarily need to like humble myself, but when I need to like root myself, I go back and I watch his videos and I just watch the way that he does things, and it almost like it looks effortless, but like he just loves what he's doing, and it was just really cool to connect with that. So, that was a really great cap to the end of the week.
And the food was so good.
And the food was amazing. Still kind of just always knocks it out of the park.
We finally got to meet Dean, so that was cool.
Great guy. I'll be bugging him every time I go in. Sorry, Dean.
Yeah, right.
I apologize for nothing, but I apologize in advance.
He's so nice.
Great guy.
That was cool. Yeah, it was just a good week. And I'm like, what do we got this week? I'm like, what do we even have?
Yeah.
Let me pull up our trusty dusty calendar. What do we got coming? We got St. Patrick's Day. Is that a thing? We don't really do that.
We don't really do that. You know what's funny is last year I was just thinking about this, and I wanted to put it out to my followers. It's like, well, St. Patrick's Day will have been yesterday when this goes up,
Oh,
but
that's fair.
I didn't see anybody posting about like a good St. Patrick's Day breakfast
Or Pie Day.
or Pie Day, Michaela.
She ever respond to you?
She did.
Yeah.
I will give you shit for the next year to remind you to make pies. You don't have to make it for everybody, just for me.
Very fascinated to see that the only pie specials we saw were pizza.
For pizza.
Weird.
Yeah, a few places were doing the pizza specials.
But yeah, I didn't see any St. Patrick's anything yet.
I've seen like a lot of places do like now like they run like the specials all month long, which I get, right? You can't just run specials for one day. Although I do feel like St. Patrick's is one of those weird exceptions.
No, but I like.
But I didn't even see like I don't know if like Chambers is doing their
their
breakfast buffet that they do. That's always like fun to go to.
We're going to Dutch Apple. Is that what it's called?
Dutch Apple Theater in Lancaster. We're going on Wednesday to see Little Shop of Horrors, which is one I get to check off of my my list of shows that I've wanted to see. I heard it's fantastic. Actually, from Good Authority, we had Tara went to go see that. So
that'll be a great day.
I'm amped. It's a dinner theater. Well, we're going for lunch. It's a lunch buffet, I think we're going for. So I can't remember. But the food looks incredible. The theater is supposed to be fantastic. I've been following them for a little while. They have wonderful actors there. The production looks incredible. So I'm super, super excited to just take a day without the kids and go see a show because you and I never get to go. I go to so many shows and you never get to come with me. And it sucks.
And it's over an hour away. Like, I'm so excited to just drive somewhere,
right?
Alone.
So we get to spend the day without the kids, go to see a show, eat some food, and then come back and enjoy it. So we have that.
And what's Friday?
Friday's a big day.
Friday's a big day. 2 days from now when this airs, what are you doing?
I will be on TV.
You better put some extra mustache wax in there.
Right. I gotta make sure it's good. We'll be first thing in the morning, so that's good.
Yeah, make sure you bring the can
just
in case.
I mean, it's only a short little blip.
It doesn't matter. It's important.
It's
cool.
something, and I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I think it'll be really fun. So I'll be on PHL's Positively Philly.
I'll drop the video once it
show. Yeah, we'll throw it up there because they get that up pretty quick. And
Saturday.
I'm excited.
Oh, sorry.
It's a really good opportunity to again just sort of like spread my message about the great people in our community and what my mission is, and that I'm not just another foodie creator. I'm not out here to just chomp and collect a check. I'm really supporting these businesses and trying to get. I think I've realized like I'm not influencing people to go to businesses. I'm just influencing people to shop small and support.
That's a bigger mission, and I like that.
And I think that like it's so much more, and it's again like the realtor foodies out there. They're like, hey, look at the things in the area, and I think that's more what I am doing now outside. Like obviously I focus on food because I'm a fat ass, but Saturday's a 2-show day for me. It's the Muppet Show script reading.
You're just gonna be stressed from Thursday on. Your heart's gonna be racing.
So much going on.
So much stress
in a 48-hour span.
Jason and I are going to the night show. I'm so excited to see this.
This will be good.
I'm excited.
It's fun because like it's very relaxed, right? Like this is
I was
not
gonna say that. It's low key.
This is not like it's a charity event, and I think like that at the core of everything is what's super important about this is. So this is the Harmony Hearts, which is sort of an offshoot of Harmony Theater. And Harmony Theater does shows with people with mental disabilities. And I think that's such a cool program. Like I've been watching their stuff, and the people that run it are so nice, and it's a great organization. So they have Harmony Hearts that runs these charity shows to help fund Harmony Theater. And so this is but it's a 2-show day. We've got a 2:00 like matinee show, and then we've got an evening show. But it's literally just they did this in California after the wildfires. I don't know if I ever talked about that on here, but they did it as a charity event. They got a bunch of big names to get together, and they do costumes. Like it's very loose. Like it's very just sort of like use your imagination as best as you can throughout this process. And there's a series of microphones set up on the stage, and you just get up, you read your lines, you kind of act through it. You say haha. We sing a couple songs. We do a little
I'm
thing.
Excited.
So yeah, but the dress rehearsal is that Friday night. So I got PHL in the morning. Then we got the dress rehearsal. We have not actually. We only sang through the songs like once. So
I feel like that's going to be a later night. I feel like I feel like you haven't had a ton of rehearsals. I'm like,
well, how hard is it? It's not hard to read through a script.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's super fun. So then we got the 2-show day on Saturday. I managed to get pizzas donated to us from Verona Pizza because they're right down the road. So shout out Verona because I love their pizza.
They do have good pizza.
So good. But I'm excited. I get to do Muppets.
Oh, I told you were going to cry. I knew he was going to cry this episode. I thought he was going to cry at dinner. I was like, he only went on one tangent at dinner where I was like, am I going to grab his leg and be like, please stop talking? But it was good.
Oh, what?
No, in the beginning. I was like, we can't talk shit about other people yet. We
Oh.
gotta slide in there. We gotta see the mood. But then I was like, no, we're good.
But I'm excited because and I've been meaning to make a reel about this actually, where I've been so inspired by other local actors. I didn't talk about this on the last episode, did I? Because I saw Pippin. Did I talk about that?
You did talk about Pippin, and we talked about how you saw it there in Music Mountain.
Yes. Yeah. You know, but like all these just like awesome local actors, you know, I got the itch and they have a cream for that. So I was like, it's a great way to like dip my toe back in.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I made you sign up for
You
that
did.
one.
You did.
I love that. Two things I wanted to talk about Friends, because we were talking about Friends.
Pivot.
What?
Nothing.
No, we're talking about Friends.
Yeah.
We're talking about people that we like.
I know.
I was going to talk about my cousin for a second.
Okay.
Just give her a shout out.
Yeah.
No, I went to my cousin's house this week and had dinner there, and it was just really nice. Like, we talk about how we always love our family. Like, Becky, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna get sappy here, but like, you talk about like having family, and I've always loved my cousin, but to feel like I have a sister with my cousin, am I gonna cry? I'm not. No, I'm good. Woo! I'm not gonna cry. Like, I feel like she's just my sister. Like, her and I have grown up together.
Yeah, that's fair.
And we've always been so close. So getting to hang out with her kids is just very special to me. No.
It's happening.
No, it's very special to me to hang out with her kids. I was just sitting there like shooting the shit with Zoe, and she's so funny because she's a 6-year-old girl, but she's nothing like our kids. She's so different than our kids. She's very like, not that our kids aren't smart, but I feel like I'm talking to a very smart kid when I'm talking to her.
Yeah.
And she's just funny to mess with because she doesn't get sarcasm. So she's still like learning who I am,
Yep.
which is always fun. And then of course Cooper is just an angel.
Cooper.
Anytime I hold a baby, I'm like, it was weird. For the first time I drove home and I was like, I have baby fever still, but like, I was like, oh, like I didn't have to take him home. Like he was crying. Like, okay, this is nice. This is peaceful. No, but he's so sweet. But it's just fun. It's nice to go there. It's like that one house where you're like, I can kick off my shoes and like, I'm just like welcome here.
Yeah.
And I feel like I love Jared too. Like you just feel like you're at home with them.
Absolutely.
And I love that. And then going to coffee with Alyssa is like, I just love her.
That was really nice. You know,
Alyssa's someone that I went to middle school and high school with, and we were not friends. We were acquaintances. We didn't really know much about each other because she was popular. But we reconnected when Jason was like 2 months old and she had Mason already, and she dropped over clothes. She just like came to the apartment, dropped off clothes for Jason, and we connected, and we've been so close ever since. And now our boys are like really good friends.
Yeah.
And she's just one of those people, you don't feel judged by her. Like she loves you. Like she's just like a genuine person.
And I will admit, when I came back home and you guys were friends, I know she was going through a lot in her life, and I was very like, I just wanted, like, I was like, let's be cautious about this because, you know, I know that some people tend to like drag people down with drama, but she got to the other side of everything.
She's
and
like
I
a
think like
resilient
she's
human.
very resilient. She's great, and she really is one of my favorite people. You know,
She's the best.
I'm endlessly impressed with, you know, what she's done.
She's the best mom.
And she's an amazing mother now to 6 children.
She just had a baby yesterday.
Congrats, Alyssa. So happy.
Yes.
But it was just a great week overall of
all the
just
friendship.
So many awesome people. And I really was like, I've been reflecting about this all week about how we didn't have this working in restaurants. We didn't have this, you know, working all the time. And I literally, like, when we did like the tour of the town the other day, you know, we got our coffee, and then we went to the opening of Pasides because had to get my hot dogs.
When I jumped out of the car, I'm not gonna cry again. Kate like got out and hugged me, and I was just like, I miss them.
Yeah.
Because that's just another spot. And like when we do that little tour around, we keep joking now, like all of our favorite people fucking work in restaurants.
The irony of it is amazing.
And I'm like, hey, we should text them and go to dinner. They're fucking running their busy restaurants.
Yeah.
Fuck. But it's so nice.
It really is, you know, and we get to just, again, you got like the Pasides, and you go to Meadowlark, and we go to Silvio's, and
we went to John's too.
Yeah,
He's
go
like,
to New Rising Sun.
Just like so chill.
And I love feeling like I'm a part of everybody's thing, where it's not, you know, when I was building my career, I so desperately needed to be the guy. Like I wanted to be the guy who was going to like come in and just revolutionize this restaurant wherever it was, and I was just going to like just change the world, and I was a fucking idiot for it. And now like I love just being helpful to everybody. I love feeling like I am accessible to everyone when they need help, You know, everybody that we go to frequently, I tell everybody, I'm like, call me, text me. If you have an issue, you got an employee who calls out, you need a hand.
Yeah.
We walked into John's. He's like, can you go get ice? Absolutely. Like, I
Mhm.
have no problem doing that because, again, any little bit is going to help them succeed at their businesses. And when I started doing this, I always said, I was like, if I can't have my own restaurant, I want to support the people who are. And I want them to know.
Your eyes are just glossed over. Like just completely glossed over.
It's one of those things where like for so long I so badly needed to be the person, like the center of everything. And in a weird way, like I feel like I am now, but not the way I ever thought that I would be.
That feeling, and I know you feel it too, when we go into these places, I don't even care if I get special service, but just the way we're greeted somewhere by people that are genuinely excited to see us every time we go in. And they're like, oh my God, like the Claires are here. Like it just feels so nice. Like you just feel so loved and
Yeah.
welcome everywhere.
Like I'm just so grateful to know all of these people.
Yeah.
Just everybody, and like every day it's something different. Every day it's different people that are just like brightening my day up, whether they know it or not.
You need to bottle up this feeling so when you're like, I'm deleting social media, fuck social
when I have my
media.
social media crash outs, I'm like,
I'm
that's
like, no,
right.
you gotta come back down to reality.
This is why I do this.
It's been good.
It really has been.
But I came up with a list of just random questions. Some are like relationship, and most of them are relationship, but just kind of like funny little questions.
That was a horrible segue, but yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
Well, like if you keep going, you'll be crying, and the podcast will be like 79 minutes long.
Maybe people will watch it.
They might. They probably would.
Click to watch me cry.
That'll be the teaser. Click. We can always get them to click. I can always make some ridiculous little claim, and they just click it. Who's more stubborn in an argument?
You.
Really? What does stubborn mean? I come up with this list and then I'm questioning what the questions mean. You are.
I'm more stubborn in an argument.
Yeah.
It takes me like, because here's the problem is that when we do have arguments, and as we said, the arguments are few and far between. When we have even disagreements, if it's heated, I need time to like.
You need to shut down and process.
I need to shut down and process, but you're like, we need to talk about this right now. I don't want to.
Rude. Who takes longer to get ready? Also you. I can tuck and roll.
Yeah, that's so weird.
You got to do the mustache now.
Yeah, like you did this. I just want you to know.
You got to like wash your body. I mean, I wash usually. I'm quicker in the shower than you sometimes. Like unless I'm doing like the full hair.
I'm quick in the shower unless I got to do like a full deep cleanse.
You don't
on my
like
beard.
to tuck and roll out though as much as I do.
It's tough for me. I can't tuck and roll.
I'm like, now we're good.
Yeah, but I gotta, and it's no.
Far. What's the weirdest thing your spouse does when nobody's around?
We're talking like other people that don't like from
Yeah.
the outside. Like
Yeah, I guess so.
I
know mine, but I don't know what you do. I do a lot of weird stuff. What do you do?
I don't know.
You pick your belly button lint a lot. That's
I do.
weird.
I have a very deep belly, like just because I have a big belly. I have a deep belly button, and I don't know how it came to be that like I have like this autistic tick
Like I
that
can't,
I do.
Like,
I just need to make sure that there's no. It's one of those things. Okay, so here's the thing.
You probably
have
dug
a
to the hole.
I may have. It's just, like over the years, it just got deeper and deeper. I have this like weird fear, and obviously, I'm usually not without shirt, but I constantly you'll see me like I'm always like I'm playing with my mustache. I'm checking my nose. I check my ears. I check my eyes because I always feel like there's like something there that people are looking at. And if I don't have a shirt on, I do tend to feel the same way that like because I have a deep belly button, because I have a big belly, there's gonna be lint stuck in there because. Listen, this may be TMI. I don't know. Do I get excessive belly button lint? Like
I feel
more
like you
than
don't
other
really
people?
have that much, and you just pick it anyway.
I think you should like. That's because I'm on top of it. Like I gotta. I think if I didn't, it would be like a dryer thing, like just flowing like a whole cylinder coming out. But like I constantly like I'm always concerned that there's like something on my face. I'm always concerned about that. And I think.
And
that's
yet,
just
when you
sort of,
film
like,
a video of me and there's shit in my teeth, you're like, "Nah, she's good."
well, you don't care as much as I do.
Yeah, but like, what if in the video, like, we're gonna be in one of Mike's videos, and like, what if we looked a certain way? You're gonna be like, "Fuck, I look huge." Like, you're just gonna be bitching. You didn't say what I do. That's weird. Nothing will offend me. I fart a lot. I don't care.
Everybody farts. I don't know. I feel like I've talked about those things. Like be with the door open.
Yeah, I mean, I would do any of that in front of anybody. I don't have pants on a lot.
Yeah.
Like they always talk about, like I read somewhere, like I saw a TikTok about, like, did you have a naked mom growing up? I fear I am the naked mom. Like I just don't have pants on. I like this one. If your spouse were an animal, what would they be? You're lying.
Lion.
Yeah.
Okay. Rawr.
That's just the
Um,
first one that came to mind.
I don't know, like a koala.
Well, that's nice. I thought you were
Like
trying
they
to
sleep a
tiptoe from
lot.
saying like a hippo or
No,
something.
no, no. No, that's low hanging fruit. I can't.
We can't say you're a whale.
That's too easy.
A koala's a nice one.
Like a koala,
Oh, I
kind of
like
like
that.
you move at your own pace. You're just like always chewing on eucalyptus. Get some good rest in. I think that's
I hate
maybe
you.
like a tortoise.
Who's
Sloth.
sloth? Oh, that's a good one. I'll take it. It's fine. Who spends more money online? You.
Online?
You.
Online?
Oh, yeah, you.
Yeah, that's fair. I buy all my tech stuff online, so
What do you mean online? I mean, are we counting like DoorDash? Like if it's like that, then me probably. What is online to me
you
means
used
like Amazon.
you used to buy a lot on Amazon.
I don't really need anything.
Almost listen, it used to be when I was working full time, I come home, like I would get the notifications on my phone.
But that's like
And
Christmas stuff. That's
no, but you would
different.
always be like, oh, it was only $5. Oh, it was only $5. And I'm like, yeah, you did 100 of those this week.
You're rude as hell.
But now it's me. I'll take credit for that.
Yeah, you spend a lot of money. You'd be like, I got these things, and they were just like $500. Like,
I
it's no big deal.
make necessary purchases.
Who's the better driver?
Me.
We had to leave somewhere the other day. I mean, yesterday, drive home, park the car, and then he got to drive because I wouldn't park in half.
I didn't even talk about the beer bash. That's how miserable I was there.
Well, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking that you should have bailed and just went with the guys to wherever the fuck they went.
I thought I really should
You
have.
really should have known better.
I was so disappointed that I didn't get to go hang out with Alex, Joe, and Pat. Like,
He saw his father at the Bucks Bash.
not only did I see my father, it was the first person that I saw when I got there.
They hugged.
We did not.
No, they
In
didn't.
fact, we didn't acknowledge each other's existence.
Ugh.
And I had to scope the room out like I was looking over my shoulder the entire time. Imagine having a panic attack and trying to drink beer.
It was right across the street. I had already planned on driving him because I was like, you're probably going to get drunk off like 3 little tables. I was like, let me just drive you. And then I was going to take a nap because I was like, I don't know how long he's going to be. And then he was like, fuck. And I was like, I'm not going to take a nap because he's going to want to get out of there so fast. It seems like a cool event. Definitely not your scene, I would agree. Like it's cool for you to talk to the vendors because like that's like networking and stuff. Like you like that. You saw guys that you knew there.
Yeah, I mean, like the guys from Concordance were there. The guys from Brass Collar were there.
Yeah.
I got to meet some new people. I connected with a couple other companies. So it was cool. The event, I would have enjoyed it way more if my father wasn't there.
For sure.
But it immediately just ruined it for me. Like I said, I was having a full on panic attack, and then trying to drink beer at the same time, and then trying to get content, all while making sure that he was nowhere near me.
Like you said, you would have never said anything, but him after a couple beers, like he might have come up and said something. I don't know what he would have said.
I mean, the way he looked at me, I thought he wanted to kill me. So.
But like you said, he was probably surprised to see you because that's not really your thing either, and that is his thing.
Yeah, I kind of hope that I ruined his day.
I hope you did too. I hope you did.
Yeah.
Who would survive longer on a reality show?
What kind of reality show are we talking?
That was the question. I don't know. I think it depends. If it's something physical, I'm out. I'm out. I would lose so quick.
I think we would both fare well. No, I would last longer because I think that you ultimately would be trying too hard.
You think?
Because of your obsession with reality shows, you would be like strategizing and trying to do all the crazy stuff.
No, I wouldn't. Because I've seen it. I've seen it. It's like
I would pull the Ian and I would just like fly under the radar.
You're not flying under any radar. Yeah, I guess it depends what show.
Yeah.
It really does. If it's a physical show.
Right, like Survivor, we're both fucked. So
yeah, no. Who's the bigger flirt between the two of us? Men, women, all of the above. Check, you're in. You'll take all of them.
I just like the attention, really.
You really do. You thrive off that.
It's funny because I know that like you joke about it, right? Like I know that I have a lot of female friends that I talk to.
Only female friends.
But I remember dating somebody who would get upset with me for how I interacted with like older female customers as a manager. Yeah.
Wait, who was this?
She was a hairdresser.
Okay.
And I put it in perspective. I'm like, listen, like you're a chesty girl. You have male clients. You don't think that they go to you for your personality? Like you're getting your hair cut and the tits are like right in your face. You're going to get a bigger tip.
Yeah.
I'm going to flirt with the old ladies and I'm going to get a bigger tip.
I give you a hard time, but I genuinely don't care.
Friends are friends.
Yeah, I'm unfazed. I like this one a lot. If you had to trade your spouse for one celebrity for a week, who would it be? You already know my answer, I think. Really?
Adam Sandler?
Duh. Or just simply to look at, but I think we would have nothing in common. Penn Badgley.
That's fair. He seems like a well, yeah, you're right. I was gonna
No,
say he seems like an educated guy. You wouldn't have anything to talk about.
he's hot. No, he seems like a good dad though. He's like
Yeah,
dad. He's dad vibes.
yeah, he seems like a
But
good guy.
yeah,
I don't know. Like
you wouldn't trade me.
it's not that. I don't think like I
Everybody
don't
you
look at
used to have,
celebrities like that. Like
everybody that you used to like got skinny, and now you're no longer interested. You're like, I would pick someone like Rebel Wilson, but like not anymore.
right,
But like
like
I
she
would.
seemed like she was fun, but listen, I don't care. Like obviously, like I don't care who you are, what you look like. Fat people are significantly funnier than skinny people, and Rebel Wilson is a perfect example of that. You know, Megan Trainor, I loved her. You know, like I was obsessed with her, and like I still love her music. I think that she's an amazing performer. She's a wonderful mom. She's a great parent. I love seeing what she does. Physically, I am not attracted to her anymore with how much weight that she has lost. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, you know, you should like do you. That's great. Who you are is just who you are now is not somebody who I find attractive. And that's just you know, I don't hate her for it. Like, do you, whatever.
I'm really trying to think of like who. I do think that you don't look at celebrities like that.
I never have. I really
Not.
like
I got it. I got it. Who is it?
I don't know.
Penelope Garcia.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Kristen?
Kirsten?
Kristen. Yeah, please. There you go. You would trade me in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You do look at celebrities like that. You would take her or Prentice. Like,
Shit.
please.
Oh. Can I just have like can like one person be the
Everyone.
women of Criminal Minds?
Ugh. I couldn't think of her name, and then I was like, oh wait, I know who it is.
That's fair.
And lastly, I do like this one. If your spouse came with a warning label, what would it say?
Well, I could go back and quote your father. She can be a bit of a bitch.
Rude. Yours is too hot to handle. I'm just kidding.
I think like it would just be like warning, must explain everything in great detail.
Slippery
Twice.
when wet.
Slippery when wet. God.
What's a good warning label? I'm really trying to think. I should have looked those up too.
Caution, exhaust fumes are toxic.
I don't know. I should really just come with an instruction manual. I got anything else?
I don't think so.
It was a good
It
week.
was just a great week.
It was good. All good vibes.
I hope everybody else had a great week. I know the weather was shitty,
The weather was like really warm.
especially like if you're in like the northeast part of the United States, where we had like fall summer, and then it went right back into winter again. Miserable.
No good. I hope it gets sunny
I
again.
did get to smoke some meat. That was nice.
That was good.
That was an adventure and a half, but I got to smoke some meat.
It was a really good week. I got to go on a walk with my dad. It was just like a good week.
We fed our souls.
We did.
We really fed our souls this week, and that was I needed that. I needed that sort of refresh to kick my
Re-inspire
butt
you.
and re-inspire me to get on to what I want to be doing with my platform.
Yeah.
And what I want to be doing with people. And I've found myself, I've never been a great communicator with other people, but I find myself like making sure that I'm connecting with somebody every day.
Yes.
That's nice. Connect with somebody today.
All right, Mr. Rogers. Because that's all we have time for today.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. We appreciate it. Hit the little bell icon so you can get notified when the new stuff comes up.
Let's get us to 60 subscribers. We're 8 away. I would love to see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
And as always,
Thanks for cooking.